Hello, IB Juniors. I'm going to be going over the final assessment project for Slaughterhouse 5. I'm sorry for the delay in this. I have finally caught up with everything that needs to be done for this and for grading and for the works and translation IOP, so I do apologize. I have changed the date for the submission of it for till Friday, May 31st, and this will be submitted via Google Classroom, or you can also submit this a hard copy to me if you wanted to do a hard copy. You are going to do a CD project, and you are going to create a 5-track compilation playlist of any song that you choose that exemplifies Slaughterhouse 5. You are going to reflect on your analysis, understanding, and your own personal reaction to Slaughterhouse 5. So I want you to consider each track that you choose to be a very brief, urgent message about the work itself. And as a whole, all tracks should communicate the book as a whole and how you look at it and your understanding of it. You'll also be designing a cover for your album, so it will represent not only the tracks that you have selected, but also your understanding of the work as well as comprehension of the work as well. And you're going to be given a written explanation that explains the significance of each of the songs that you have chosen, and we call these liner notes. If you open up a CD case, they may have some liner notes from the artist, and that's what we call it. You don't actually have to put it into the liner. You can submit it separately. That is perfectly fine. This is probably a project that you could really do on Google Slides. You could use the slides that show the tracks. The right side of the slide could show the actual cover art, and then the left side could show the track compilation. And you can actually do your liner notes on the preceding slides if you wanted. It's up to you how you want to format this and do this. I want you to keep in notice that you need to also keep a works cited page, especially if you're using pictures and things of that nature. You also need to cite your all of the photos that you do, as well as the photos. I'm sorry, guys. The photos as well as the tracks that you pick. You have to cite those. So you either have it or you don't. And I forgot to put, and I'm putting it right in here because I forgot to put that in there. You either get the full 20 for it or you get 0. There is no in between for it. So let's look at the rubric. I just put the rubric on because I forgot I didn't put this on for you guys. So how you're going to be graded on this? First, you're going to be graded on the completeness and quality of your album that you select. You need to have 5 tracks. You need to show unity and flow between the songs. They make sense together. The progression creates drama. They work together to communicate your brief, urgent message about the novel, and you have an original, thoughtfully designed cover. The quality of the liner notes, this is going to clearly communicate the sophisticated connections, theme, mood, tone, symbol, whatever you try to do, characterization, and also avoids phrases something like "I chose a song because." You'll get deducted points for that. It needs to be basically a literary analysis is what this needs to be. You need to clarity and quality of written expression. You need to choose your words carefully. It needs to be understandable. You need to use the correct literary vocabulary. You need to have correct grammar, punctuation, spelling, and so forth. And I'm also going to grade you on the overall presentation. Do you go beyond the expectations, or do you just kind of just meet adequate the expectations of it? Are you just throwing it together, or are you meeting more than what you should be doing? And then again, the works cited page is worth 20 points here, as you see, and you either get the 20 points because you have a works cited page, or you get a 0 because you do not have a works cited page. If you have a works cited page and all you have on it is the Slaughterhouse 5 book, and that's it. You get a 0. You either cite everything clearly, so each picture, make sure that you say um, cover art pictures and you have the citations for that, and they need to be full MLA citation, not just the URL, but full MLA citation. So please make sure you do that. So that's the whole project in a nutshell. It shouldn't be too difficult to do for the most part, and it should be a rather easy one to do. If you have any questions, of course, just come see me or